Is vibe coding for you? So, what is vibe coding? Vibe coding is essentially just when a AI tool writes the code for you and you just prompt it to do whatever output you desire. So let's say that you want to build a landing page and you want there to be three buttons at the top and just some specific type of design that you want the landing page to have. So you'll prompt in that, hey, I want this button here, this button there, and make the landing page look like this with this theme and this color and whatnot. It essentially does the work for you. Now, if you're watching this video, then I assume that you already know what vibe coding is, but that was just like a brief description of what it is in case you had no idea. Now, getting to the topic, is vibe coding for you? So the way I like to look at it is that when you vibe code, any tool that you use is like a really bad software engineer that knows how to code but doesn't know any details about the complexity when it comes to writing optimal code. So it'll write some code for you, it'll get the job done, but it doesn't know if it's gonna be if it's gonna be like taking a lot of space or memory when it comes to the quality of the code. So in my opinion, if you are someone that is really like technically savvy, you know, like you pay attention to details, you're really good at that, and you can handle that code complexity all by yourself, then maybe vibe coding isn't for you. Also, if you're trying to become a better software engineer, then vibe coding is not going to help you out in doing that. But if your goal is to just get the job done and you look at the product as an overall picture, let's say that you have an idea of what you want a product to look like, but you are not really that good at software engineering, or you're not really that good at programming, or you just don't want to waste your time, then vibe coding is going to be really helpful to you. And that's what I'm using it for. I do not want to waste my time writing a lot of code and like getting into the details of why this thing works, that thing doesn't. And just like to write like proper code, it takes a lot of experience, and I'm not someone that who has that sort of experience, nor am I trying to build that experience. I believe there are people out there, there are software engineers out there who are already better than me at it. So the way I'm gonna use vibe coding is to just like build a prototype of a product and build like a really crappy version of the product. If there is demand in the market for that product, then I will know that people are willing to pay. But the way I'll know that there is demand for that in the market is that people will pay for the product, and of course they'll complain that, hey, I'm seeing this issue or that issue, and or like I'm not able to like use the site properly. It's really slow and it breaks at these certain points. That's when I know that I'll have to hire a software engineer to replace the vibe coding that I'm doing. So yeah, if you are someone that has a bigger picture type mindset, that's what I have. Is like I look at the bigger picture more than I pay attention to the details. Then vibe coding is for you. But if you're someone that is like keen on looking at the details of something, and you get like really what's the word I'm looking for? Like you care a lot about the details of a project, and you pay close attention to what that tiny thing is that's breaking your product apart, then vibe coding is not so suitable for you. I suggest that you just keep going on becoming a better software engineer and become better at coding yourself, so that you can like just eliminate these problems that come up as a second nature to you. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that you cannot do vibe coding at all if you want to become a better software engineer. If you want to save some time and you're working on a project that I guess it's like in the beginning stages, then you can like start off by vibe coding, just like get the prototypes going. And then after that, once you start seeing some problems in the details or just the way that it's coding, then you can like just go in there and edit the code yourself. The way I would do that is by using Cursor, and that's like, in my opinion, like the heaviest tool out there when it comes to vibe coding. I've tried Cursor, Bolt, V0, and Lovable so far, and V0 is something that I don't really like that much. At least not yet. I've like tooled around with it a little bit. I tried making a game on V0 and Bolt, but coming back to this point, I'd say that only vibe code if you are someone that has a entrepreneurial mindset. If you are someone that's technically savvy, you like going into the details of coding, figuring out time and space complexity, then vibe coding is not gonna be suitable for you. You're just gonna hate it. And yeah, so if you're someone that cares a lot about time and space complexity, or if you're really good at that, which is something that matters a lot when it comes to building a product, then I'd say probably don't like, you're not going to be reliant upon vibe coding. And even if you do use it, you're just going to get annoyed by it and you're going to start to write your own code. So I feel like once you start to vibe code, you get the gist of whether it is for you or not. So I recommend that you just give it a shot, see how you like it, and eventually you'll come to know what kind of person you are. If you do prefer vibe coding, then I assume that you're someone that likes to look at the bigger picture. And if you are someone that would like hate vibe coding and you just cannot stand the thought of vibe coding, then you are someone that's a lot more focused on the attention to details. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully it has helped you out in some way, shape, or form. My name is Ahsan Verk, and if you got some value out of this video, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content ahead.